All right, I am here with my friend Tom. We are at JETC. I'll show a little bit of that in a second. But Tom, why don't you introduce yourself, tell us who you are, and what is all this stuff?
Thank you, Aaron. Hi, everyone. My name is Tom VanNorman. I'm one of the co-founders of the ICS Village. The ICS Village, for those who don't know, we are a registered nonprofit organization focused on education and awareness of industrial control systems, or OT, that some people like to call it. We have our own conference in Washington, D.C. called Critical Effect, coming up in June. We also go to many different conferences or events throughout the year, throughout the world actually, showing people what control systems are. Whether we're bringing this one here or we are bringing one system Pelican cases. Could be training kits, could be many different things that we bring. But our goal and mission is to introduce everybody to control systems, what they are, how to secure them, how they work, answer questions, go through things to look for, how to secure them. And Aaron is one of our volunteers to the organization that's with us at many different conferences, and we're going to go through what we brought here to JETC today.
Yeah, as you see, obviously it's a big wall. There's two big things. We don't always have this big of a thing. Sometimes there's bigger ones, sometimes there's smaller ones like we have on the table over there. But here we've got moving parts, and we've got blinky lights, and we've got pumps moving, and lights and flashing and displays. So Tom, why don't you walk us through kind of right to left what all this stuff is?
Absolutely. So everything that we bring to a conference or to an event, we like to bring multiple components to a control system. So for this one here is one of our larger ones. We go down to the sensing elements. So we have sensing elements that measure flow, temperature, level. We have high level switches. We have some indicator lights. But then for the control hardware, we have PLCs by multiple vendors. Now, why do we use multiple vendors? We want different protocols. We want to show different technologies. A lot of these networks, we have different protocols that can live on the same network, and we want to demonstrate that. But we also have security devices. For example, we have some zero trust products from TX1. We have a industrial firewall here. But we also have things like variable frequency drives that run the pump in the back that puts water into our tank. We can go and hook a computer up to here, and we can simulate an attack on the system to start the pump, to turn the pump off from a rogue device. We also have network monitoring technology here from Insane Cyber and Dragos, and we're showing Nozomi up here on the screen right now. Over here, it's just a representation of power. So we got hydropower for generation, we have substation for distribution, transmission distribution, then we go to our manufacturing facilities. That one there is just a warehouse, and this one here is a water tank. The cool thing with these are we can raise and lower the water tank by pushing buttons, or we can connect to a network and do the same to show that cyber physical effect. So if we want to attack it, we can drain that tank, overflow the tank. We can stop the boxes from coming off the sorting line over there.
So we have a lot of different use cases here. Obviously, blinky lights gets attention. We can use it to have conversations from people that don't have OT experience. Maybe they've seen stuff or they know about it, but they're not hands-on with it. All the way down to you can use this in a capture the flag. The thing at the top up there, you can put a colored dye inside of it, so it's releasing that into the water stream. So you're changing the water colors. You're also able to overfill pumps. I'm not sure if you can see the screen, but the actual screen is displaying that the water is filling in this tank, and you can overflow it. Same thing over here. That one's indication because it's actually running the pump too long and it's not turning itself off. So all these HMIs are actual working. I can turn that pump off by hitting buttons.
You gotta hit off to turn it off,
I hit the
though.
off button to turn it off.
Yeah.
But you can turn it on and off here. Obviously, you can do that through the computer as well. So this is an example type environment that we set up and have conversations with, taking this to RSA, taking this to Black Hat, taking this to a lot of different conferences, including the one in DC that ICS Village sponsors. Used to be called Hack the Capitol, there's just always a lot of opportunity for folks to come out, partner with us, and see more, get your hands on things, and maybe even do some capture the flag. What else, Tom?
Aaron, in a short couple of minutes, we hit a lot of things, but ICSVillage.com is a great resource to check out where we're going to be next, where we were previously. We're also starting to post a lot more material there. If you want us to come to a public or private event, or you're interested more about our training, by all means, reach out. Contact us button on the website works. We will get back to you. Wanted to keep in mind we are an all-volunteer organization. Aaron be one of our great volunteers, and we have a few others that do our best to answer emails and to respond in a timely manner. But give us a few seconds to respond. We all have day jobs. And also, if you want to get involved, hit the contact us and inquire about how getting involved. Absolutely.
Yeah, and come see us at any conference that you're going to be at. More than likely, we have a presence there. Come see myself, come see Tom, or any of the volunteers that are in the space. We're happy. The whole reason we do this is because we're passionate about this space, and we want to kind of get the information out there. So thanks for your time today. Appreciate it.
Thank you, everyone.